Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today on It's Armageddon, the aliens have returned. And this time, they've come to take episodes from the 13th Doctor era. And we highly astounded them because as soon as they landed, they were like, "We are here to take some of your episodes from the 13th Doctor." We were all like, "Here you go." Yeah, we saw the ship landing. We kind of figured you'd get around to 13 eventually. And there you go. Enjoy, have fun with those. We hope you like them. And the aliens, of course, are probably going to be like, "Wait, we're going to bargain over which ones we're going to let you keep." But no, we're good. You aliens have not seen the first female Doctor yet, and we want you to enjoy all of these episodes. They're very special, so we're just going to give you a lot of them. And the aliens are probably going to be a bit confused by this, like, is this some kind of trick? But don't worry, humans. We're going to let you keep half the episodes. These are 10-episode seasons, so we're going to let you keep 5. And we're like, Now, in case you do not realize this, this is the first female Doctor. Just in case you haven't seen any of the articles about it where they mention that 47 times in every article. Just in case that wasn't enough for you to catch on, this is the first female Doctor. And that means this Doctor is automatically going to be amazing. By some leap of logic I've never quite caught on to, but that's what I'm assured of. That since it is the first female Doctor, she's going to be awesome. And we, the Doctor Who fans, do not want to deprive you of her greatness and her glory. So we're going to give you the whole lot. And they're like, well, no, we're just going to take half. Aliens, if you don't take more than half, that means you aliens are sexist. At which point the aliens are going to be like, no, fine. You know what? We'll take over half. We'll take, no, just don't get that on Facebook. Don't get that on Twitter. No, we'll tell you what. We'll just let y'all keep 3, okay? You keep 3 from each season or series, and we'll just take the rest. Okay, fair enough. Because there are a few Whittaker episodes I do like, in spite of Whittaker being in them. Fair enough, aliens, fair enough. See, guys, I've already talked the aliens into making us only have to keep 3 episodes instead of having to keep 5 episodes from each series. You're welcome. Things I do for y'all. So, let's go ahead and jump into the ones I would keep. From Series 11, I would keep The Ghost Monument, because I do actually enjoy that story. I really like the guest cast in it a lot. They really help move it along, and I love the living bandages. I think that's a cool idea. I mean, it's ripped off from Thundercats, but it's still a cool idea. I would also keep Kerblam. I rewatched that recently, and I do actually find that one really fun and very enjoyable. And I like the guest cast in it as well. And the other one I'm not quite sure of. Those are really the only 2 I really like in Series 11, because Series 11 is pretty terrible. But probably Demons of the Punjab. I do need to give that one a rewatch. I do plan on rewatching that and reviewing that one again soon, because I did like it on first watch, even though I've only watched it the one time. So probably Demons of the Punjab. Now, Series 12, I actually like quite a bit of. I find it very consistently good. Now, of course, we have to keep the Timeless Children, because it's a... Okay, let's be honest, Timeless Children's garbage, and the canon of that just needs to be and then flushed. We know. So Timeless Children's garbage, the aliens can have it. Matter of fact, that is the one story in Doctor Who we're forcing the aliens to take. They have to take the Timeless Children. If they're ever like, "No, humans, either you keep the Timeless Children, or we're blowing up your world," I think I'd just be like, just go ahead and blow up the world. Well, we'll save the world. You just have to keep Timeless Children. No. The world's had its time. We're good. We've had a good run. Blow it up. But there are a lot of Series 12 episodes I really enjoy. I would probably keep parts 1 and parts 2 of Spyfall, because I do count each episode as separately. So I would keep episode 1 and episode 2 of Spyfall and the Tesla episode, the Nikola Tesla Night of Terror or whatever it's called, because I do enjoy those a lot. I thought Spyfall was a really good two-parter, a lot of action going on into it. The twist at the end of part 1 I didn't see coming. I thought was done really well. Sasha's just great playing both characters. And the Tesla episode's a lot of fun. Whittaker is not as good in it, but the guy playing Tesla is so good. He is so good as Tesla. He's going to be one of those from now on. Whenever I think of Tesla, I'm probably not going to think of Tesla. I'm going to think of him playing Tesla. Kind of like when I think of General Patton. I usually don't think of Patton. I think of George C. Scott playing Patton. So it's going to be the same way. I'm just going to think of the guy playing Tesla instead of just Tesla. Whittaker has episodes where she can be good, especially later in her run. She did finally start seeming to get the hang of the role. And then she has moments in episodes where she's good, just moments. But she's kind of the opposite of Peter Capaldi sometimes, whereas Capaldi, even in episodes of his that aren't good, he can elevate them. He is so good that he's still good in those bad episodes. Whittaker's kind of the opposite effect. There's times where even in Whittaker episodes I like, Whittaker is my least favorite part of the episode. Like, her doctor just isn't working. Part of that's due to her, part of that's due to how the character is written. But even in episodes I like, the doctor and Whittaker are not enthusing me. It's usually other stuff going on. The story itself, the narrative, the plot, or the guest characters. A lot of good guest characters in the Chibnall era, I will admit. And the guy playing Tesla sells it. The guy playing Edison is really good too. And then, of course, having the woman who played Ronnie in Sarah Jane Adventures back playing the spider villain of the episode. It's really neat. I like when they keep things kind of in the family like that. That's pretty cool. So I'd keep those. And then for Flux, there's a few episodes of Flux that would have worked better if they had been standalone episodes and not tied in with Flux. Episode 2, which is the Sontaran episode, I think would have been a lot better. I still find it watchable, but it would have been a lot better as a standalone. And then episode 4, I also think that I like a good bit of episode 4. I know the woman who wrote something in series 12 I liked. I forget which episode, but I remember I really liked it. I think The Haunting of Villa Diodati, actually, which is another one I wish I could keep. I would love to take some of the ones from other seasons I have to keep and just keep a bunch of them from series 12, because I like a lot of series 12. And Haunting of Villa Diodati, or whatever it's called, is a good episode. And she does a good job as well with Village of the Angels. Again, it's just it having to tie in with Flux kind of messes it up. And that ending is terrible. When the doctor turns into a statue, is just stupid and awfully executed. And that basically the angels are a taxi service. And then it's a cliffhanger that goes nowhere as it's resolved, instantly at the beginning of the next episode, which maybe that's a nod to Classic Who there, because Classic Who did that sometimes. I don't know. And then I would keep episode 5, because I do like episode 5, especially with Jericho and Dan and Yaz just kind of touring around in the past. You could have given me a mini-series with that. I love the scenes with Yaz, Dan, and Jericho just in the past doing stuff. That was fun. I mentioned that when I reviewed the episode on First Watch. I really enjoyed those scenes. You could give me a whole mini-series of that, and I would be happy, because those are a lot of fun. And then if we go by the specials, what 5 specials: Resolution, Revolution of the Daleks, Eve, Legends of the Sea Devils, and Power of the Doctor. If we had to keep 3 out of those 5, I'd keep Revolution of the Daleks, because I do very much enjoy that one. Eve of the Daleks, because I very much enjoy that one. I'm a sucker for a good Groundhog Day style story with a good twist on it. And then I would keep Power of the Doctor, because Power of the Doctor is just a really good episode. And Whittaker's actually very good in it too. She had really grown into the role by then. And it is just a good episode of Doctor Who, I have to admit. So those are the ones I would keep, if I had to keep them. If you had to keep 3 episodes from each series, which ones would you keep and why? Comment down below and let me know. Other things to do, don't forget to click the like button. That helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and the subscribe button. I am trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers this year. That is my goal. So I would certainly appreciate that if you enjoy my content, or if you just got a chuckle out of this video. Because I do tend to do videos just very tongue-in-cheek at times. I also have a Patreon if you like what I do, and that does help me pay the bills. There's a link to that down in the description below with several different tiers to choose from, with all sorts of early access to videos that come on the channel and videos that are Patreon exclusives. The full version of reaction videos are also on Patreon if you want to see those. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Finn Perkins, and Colin Coney. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. I also have a P.O. box if there's anything you would like to send me to look at and review, as well as a link to my Amazon wish list is down there as well. Most importantly though, thank you for watching.